with head coach Drew Richards and Dallas Gardner, as well as Juwan Carr. Just, Coach, talk to me about this game tonight, a big win. Just give me your initial thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I think Columbus State definitely is earned the number one in the region ranking. I mean, they're extremely talented from top to bottom. I mean, you got guys like, I thought we did as good of a job as anybody guarding Jelani James and Jared Adderton, and they still combined for over 40. They're really good. And then the pieces around them, how far a guy like Wisdom has come from his first time here to now. Roman Sun, like those guys have come such a long way. To see them as good as they are now is really impressive to not only the kids, but also the skill development here at Columbus State under Coach Moore. So, I'm proud of our guys. I mean, that is not an easy place to play. Between the whoop-whoop lady and then the talent on the other team, it's a tough place to play. So, we've known that throughout the year. So I was really proud of our guys. I thought, at times it affected us, but I thought overall in our whole body of work, we were able to find a way to be as consistent as possible.
Coach, you pretty much led the majority of the game. As it got closer to, the end of the game, they came with the press and it caused a couple turnovers. Was there anything that you thought you could change to, as you go into the next game?
It's just a different style. And Orion's they're a really good basketball team, obviously, but it's a different style than Columbus. And I trust our guys. We've been in those situations before. We've had to fight through, a turnover here and there, or a missed shot, or a missed defensive assignment, and try. We talked about from last night today is trying to get to the next play. A team like Columbus, as soon as you lose focus, they make a run. They're a team of runs, and so you have to be as consistent and level-headed as possible, because you get in the run game, they are way better at it than you are. So I was proud of our guys, even after some turnovers or even after a big three or whatever the case may be, that we were able to kind of get reset and then focus on the next possession.
Also, it was glaring. Your guards took it to them, and it seemed like that was the game plan, to go straight at the guards because you had them side advantage, and you guys took big advantage of that with 40 points in the paint. So was that the game plan? Because it looked like it worked very well.
It wasn't like, I don't think we specifically said like guards, we want to attack them, but we know we have a very talented group of guards. I feel like we have 5 guards really that can play at any point for us and contribute. And I think everybody did at one point tonight. But I don't think we ever go in a game plan saying like guards, we want to attack them, because I feel like we have such a depth of, Josh Berenbaum had some big buckets, Elijah Cobb. Those guys can really. And usually Pettiford didn't have a great game today, but usually those guys can all contribute in some way. So, as much as I'm proud of our guards, I'm also proud of our rebounder. Jonathan Curtis had 7 rebounds in 14 minutes. That was huge for us. Him just going in there and being big as heck and throwing bodies around. So, like I said, proud of our guards, but it was a total team effort to try to get this one out here today.
Juwan and Dallas, a question for both of you guys. Y'all both got 17 points tonight. Just kind of talk about y'all's excitement and performance tonight in front of a pretty tough crowd.
I say we just knew that playing a team like them, that we had to just stay level-headed the whole time. Like, there's no such thing as a big lead for Columbus State. So I think that was the main thing, just staying level-headed.
Yeah, like he said, just staying level-headed and being aggressive, taking care of the rock throughout the game, and being strong with the ball.
Coach, it was pretty obvious off the glass as well. What was kind of the key there, just to keep CSU from getting the ball back?
That's just kind of what we do. I think last I checked, we were second in the country in rebound margin, and that's just, regardless of who we play, that's just going to be an emphasis every single time. And when we do it, we're pretty good, because we usually are a better ball handling group than we are tonight. We did shoot the ball pretty well, so if you can control the boards through possessions, either offensively or defensively, and then also be able to make shots and hopefully take care of a ball a little bit, that gives your team more possessions to be successful. But rebounding is something that I was taught by Ben Miller years ago, and we've tried to continue the tradition of being a rebounding and defensive group, and I thought both of those categories we did a pretty good job today.
I'll do another question for the players. Just big win tonight, another one on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock against a good Lenore Ryan team with a chance to make it to Evansville. Just kind of tell me about that opportunity, what it means to you.
It's a big opportunity for us. It's something that's never been done, so we take it real serious.
Yeah, sure. It's a blessing to be honest, and we're just gonna go out there and do what we do best.
The last question: the boost your bench gave. That was big. I felt it was very key to see them give 22 points. That's pretty much the game right there. I mean, you had 5 players in double figures, so that was big as well. But the 22 points from your bench, you need that during this time of the year.
No doubt, and I think I kind of challenged our bench after yesterday, as I didn't feel like our bench contributed to that game as much as they have been over the course of our season. So I was really, I mean, Josh was big yesterday, but a guy like Quay, you know, freshman walking into Columbus State against Lincoln Memorial is going to have some jitters, and I thought he kind of worked through those. You know, Ant has been big in both games. He's made big plays as a senior. We kind of expected that out of him. He's playing probably his best basketball of the year right now for us. And then Big Kurt came off the bench and gave us a lot of physicality in there. Scoring and not really scoring as much as finishing and then rebounding. So like those guys contributing is what makes us dangerous, but also we need those guys to continue to impact the game in a positive way for us to continue playing in postseason.